What if I told you fear isn't your enemy? It is your compass, especially in the era of AI. If any point of time you have found yourself asking, will I be replaced by AI? Or am I being left behind? Then you are not alone. But there's another truth. This fear, it has shown up before. And we have all danced with this kind of fear before. So I remember when I used ChatGPT for the first time, my initial reaction, a mix of awe and a little bit of panic. I was like, wait, what? If this can write like this, what happens to jobs of people like me who write for a living or who think for a living? I think it was the same kind of fear that people felt when internet came in, or when smartphones were released, or even when calculator came in. I remember back in the day, teachers were worried that kids would forget how to do math. But we never stopped teaching math. No, I do wish we had, but then we didn't. We evolved how we taught it. And so technology doesn't erase the need for humans. It just asks us to be a little more human and a little more innovative in the way we show up. And here's where mindfulness comes in. When we feel fear, the autopilot reaction is to fight or to freeze or to flee. But if you pause, you breathe, and you observe your thought, saying, I'm scared, I wouldn't be relevant, and then asking yourself, is this thought true or is it just a loud thought? Mindfulness helps you shift from panic to perspective, because fear is often just a sign that growth is right around the corner, that you are standing at the edge of a new identity. Think about when electricity was introduced. People were terrified of it. They thought it was dangerous. They thought it was unnatural. They thought even that it was immoral. Today, you don't even think twice before flipping a switch on. Why? Simply because over a period of time, we have learned how to use it to our advantage. We have integrated it into our lives, and that's when it stopped being a threat and it became a tool instead. And that's what's happening with AI as well. We are not being replaced, not at all. We are simply being invited to reimagine ourselves. And so here are 3 ways in which you can make this shift mindfully. Number 1, sit with the fear. Don't silence it. Most people either distract themselves from fear or spiral into it. Mindful living invites a 3rd way, which is to sit with it, explore it, and understand it. And here's how you can actually do it. The first step is to create space. Find a quiet corner. No screens, no noise, just 3 to 5 minutes. Sit still. Take 5 deep, slow breaths and feel your body. Notice where the tension is. It could be in your chest, it could be in your jaw, it could be in your stomach. And then name the fear. Ask yourself, what exactly am I afraid of right now? Is this the fear of becoming irrelevant, losing an income, or not being able to understand this fast enough? And then write it down. Don't judge it. Just simply name it. And from there, get curious. So now start going deeper. What is this fear trying to protect me from? What value of mine is being threatened here? Security, competence, or my sense of identity? This transforms your fear from an emotion into a signal. And you will find that it's not the fear of AI. It is the fear of not mattering anymore. And then from there, ground yourself in the truth. Very compassionately ask yourself, is this fear based on facts or is it based on assumptions? And what's the one small action I can do today to feel more in control? Even a tiny action like reading an article about AI, signing up for a free webinar, or talking to a peer about how you can use this, someone who understands it better, will move your brain from the survival mode into the strategy mode. And the brain loves to be in this mode. It feels protected. It feels excited to be in this mode. Step number 2 to navigate the era of AI is to learn, don't scroll. And let's be honest, when we feel overwhelmed, our first instinct is to scroll endlessly, seeking information, gathering information, but actually only feeding anxiety because it's not a planned way of seeking information. And that is not learning. It is called as numbing yourself. So here's a micro shift you can try. Next time you feel the need to doom scroll about AI and how it's taking over the world and humans and our relevance, pause and just pick up one AI tool, maybe ChatGPT, Notion AI, or anything that's relevant to your industry, and spend 10 very intentional minutes trying to know how it works. Try to understand how it could actually support you. Ask yourself, what repetitive tasks can AI take off my plate? And that is when you start seeing AI as a partner and not a predator. Please remember this. Those who thrive this shift aren't necessarily the most tech-savvy people, but they are definitely the people who are most open to learning. And you can be that person as well. The third thing that you can do to navigate the era of AI is to stay present and plan forward. Look, the truth is, you cannot predict where this is going, and that is absolutely okay. What you can do is to ground yourself in the presence. Prepare your inner world for change. Every day, take 5 minutes to reflect. What did I resist today? And what sparked my curiosity today? Mindfulness is not about passivity. It's about awareness. And when you choose to be aware, you make choices and not just give reactions. So instead of obsessing over the what is, you start asking, how do I want to show up in this new world? What is that version of myself that I'm looking to create? Because your mindset, and not the machine, is your biggest asset. You don't have to outpace AI. You just have to outgrow the version of yourself that is resisting this change. The age of AI is definitely not the end of human relevance. It is just the beginning of a very conscious evolution. And those who walk this path mindfully will not just survive it, they are the ones who are going to lead it. Now the choice is yours. Do you want to be in that group that leads this change? If this sparked something in you, I'd love to hear from you, and please like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps this conversation to reach out to someone who might be silently struggling, and maybe, and just maybe, it could give them the hope to think differently, to see the bigger picture, and to choose to create a version of themselves that is AI ready. I keep sharing these kind of conversations on my channel, and I love to see your support. I love to hear from you. So please leave me a comment and let me know if this served you. Until next time, take care of yourself, and I'm going to see you very, very soon. Much love. This is Shikha Pandey, your Mindfulness Mindset Coach.